everybody, welcome. It is me, your boy Rico No Suave, for another great session because we have another great product for you to all enjoy and get ready to buy. Yes, we have none other than the artist and the creativity consultant here with us. Put your hands together for Rachel Weaver Rivera. How are you, love?
I'm great, Rico.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. It's so awesome to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you here because one of the biggest things that people love is art, right? And that's the reason why we're here today, to be able to showcase your art, showcase your creativity. But people want to know, how did you get started as far as with art and the creative process?
I think, as I know you do too, that art makes the world go round.
That's right. That's right.
So there's nothing more important than being engaged in the creative process.
Yes.
It's all about mental health.
Yes.
It's all about connection. It's all about experiencing life in the moment and enjoying being here and being alive.
Nice. I think the creative process of our minds is kind of like a journey, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And when it comes to that journey, I look at it as, where have I gone? Where have I been?
Yep.
And where am I going?
That's right.
That I want to be in the future.
That's right.
So what type of art do you do?
Well, I'm a painter primarily.
Okay.
I am comfortable with lots of different media.
Okay.
My background is as an art teacher, so
Gotcha.
I love everything.
Nice.
I love wire, I love charcoal, I
Yes.
love paint, I love markers, I love clay, I love it all.
Yes.
But painting is my favorite.
There you go.
So I'm an acrylic painter. These are examples of acrylic paintings.
Okay.
But I'm also a watercolor painter and a collage artist.
Nice, nice. And, of course, there's, if there's painters out there, will probably understand where that comes from. And also, for people to be able to see your art as well, that's awesome. And like I said, art is such a great thing. I love watching art. I love going to galleries. I understand that there's a lot of time to be able to put in an art, or painting, I should say. When you're actually painting, so, this exhibit that we actually have here, how long does it take for you? Let's say for the beautiful picture here, the boy, right? How long did it take for you to actually do a painting?
You know what? That's a great question, and I have no idea how to answer it. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay.
But it's like a meditative process.
Okay.
I could never tell you how many hours I put into that.
Wow.
I don't know. And I would say also there's years of education and years of thinking about art and practicing art and making art that you're seeing in these final products.
I see.
So for me, I don't look at it like I painted for this many hours.
I see.
keep track of it. I'm more like just enjoying the flow of the process, and it's more important to get lost in it than to keep track of actually how many hours I'm
This
spending.
is one of the reasons why people should buy your painting. And because the reason why, because your passion is there.
It's there.
You really don't take, of course, people will always want to know, what is the turnaround time for a painting? Well, if you're passionate about it, that's the one reason why we want to talk about the essential features of this product.
Okay.
So let's talk about the essential features of this product. Talk to us about that.
Okay. The essential features of the product are the subject matter and the composition.
Okay.
Subject matter could be anything from a portrait to an animal painting to a still life painting to an architecture painting to a landscape painting. And the features of the paintings and the compositions include everything from the color palette to the line work, to the visual dynamics, the positive and negative space, and the way the shapes are organized to convey or to bring the viewer into the work.
I see. I love that. That is beautiful. Your paintings are awesome. I really love that. Now, what about the exhibit? The exhibit of your work. Okay. So where do you show your work at?
Well, that's another great question because it's important for artists to get out of the studio, to bring the work out and to have a chance for people to respond to it.
Okay.
So I have shown my work throughout Illinois. I've shown in informal and formal gallery settings.
Okay.
I've been a part of group exhibits. I'm a part of a community art organization. I
Okay.
have some work at a small museum, and I have 2 upcoming shows at local libraries. So I'm super
Nice.
excited about that, and I
Yeah.
try to show wherever and whenever I can, just to have that connection with my audience.
Now, with the pieces that you have here, like when you go to these exhibits, how many pieces do you normally show at an exhibit?
Well, if it's a group show, you can show anywhere from like 2 to 3 pieces, and that's
Okay.
usually around some kind of theme that everybody else made a painting about as well.
Sure.
But if you do a solo show, then you get to select the idea, the theme, the topic for the show.
I
And
see.
so I might show like 25 to 30 paintings in a solo show.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's awesome. I mean, to be able to bring all of those paintings together, and then you're like, wow, which one do I really want, right? Because some
Yeah.
of your paintings may resonate with other people.
So true.
That's another reason
Right.
why you should buy her painting, everybody, is because it's going to resonate with you, right? And I think your connection with people makes it even better, which goes to my next question. Consultation in regards to your services when it comes to therapy. You do offer consultation services as well, right?
Right.
Explain to the audience about that for us.
Okay, well, I'm a creativity consultant. I have a background helping people design creative spaces that inspire creative work.
Okay.
I also have a background in helping people identify what their creative blocks might be
Sure.
and move forward in whatever dream they have,
Yes.
whatever creative dream they have, whether it's taking dance lessons, whether it's gardening, whether it's making a body of work to show at a museum or a gallery.
Yes.
I love the idea that people have stories to tell, that everybody
Yeah.
has a unique narrative. And because I'm also a mental health therapist, I truly understand that when people are involved in a creative process,
Yes.
that's what moves people out of a space of anxiety and depression into functioning effectively and really engaging with life and feeling all the feelings that there are to embrace about being alive. So it's really important for mental health. It's really important for community health.
Yes.
It's really important to inspire dialogue and relationships and friendships and understanding. Even when people don't agree about things, art, dance, all of these things can be a universal language to bring us together.
I really love that. I mean, because of the times that we are in, and also the times where we were
Yes.
as well, this is really good for you to put these two together when it comes to paintings,
Yeah.
right? But also to be able to give people that service. Now, do you offer like a free consultation? How does that work?
If a person is interested in a creative consultation, they can give me a call,
Okay.
and they can find my information on Psychology Today. I have a profile.
Okay.
We do a brief conversation to kind of learn a little bit more about what the person might be looking for.
Yes.
And then I offer either a half an hour or hour-long appointment.
Yep.
It's an affordable appointment. And depending on what comes out of that, the person may just be off and running on their creative process, or maybe needs a couple follow-up appointments. It really
Nice.
depends on what the person wants. But my specialty is helping people identify thinking traps and stuck points and move forward.
There you go. I love this, man. I love it. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, I need help too, you know, but I just want to let you know that I need help too. But I really love what you're doing, because I feel like I need a consultation right
You
now.
can
Like,
find my
I need a-
profile on Psychology Today.
There you go, which goes to our next thing, everybody. You know, people would need to know how they can find you on social media,
Yeah,
right? So how
yeah.
do they find you on social media for your services?
Okay, well, I have a LinkedIn profile.
Okay.
I have a Facebook profile.
Okay.
I have a website, rachelweaverrivera.com.
Okay.
And I have the Psychology Today profile, so in a
Awesome.
variety of places.
And that's what they'll be able to find for your paintings as well as for the consultation.
Yes,
Boom. There you have it.
you got it.
Now, we always ask the question about, hey, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Well, because paintings last for a long time, and also consultation services, creativity, being a creativity consultant, where do you see yourself in 5 years with your products and your services?
With the products and services, I intend to move forward with force.
All right. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm about focusing my energy toward the future, and that means really continuing to explore and express my own creative process, my own ideas, continuing to exhibit my work,
Yes.
and get it out there in front of my audience. But
Yeah.
I'm also committed to creating opportunities for multi-generations of people to come together
Yes.
and sometimes even at these very exhibits participate in their own creative process,
Okay.
making work that is a reflection or an inspiration based on something that I've shown,
Yes.
kicking an idea off and seeing where it goes, because the purpose of creativity is transformative and healing, and that's really where I see myself in 5 years, is continuing to be a creative consultant, continue to be providing healing and art and inspiration for others.
Oh,
Yes.
that's what I'm talking about. I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. And you should too. Rachel, you have a product that everyone needs forever. This product and paintings go hand in hand.
Yeah.
You come in for a consultation service, but then also you have an exhibit or you have an interactive platform for people to all come together and paint and maybe eat, maybe drink, as long as they know what they're doing, right? Then I think that's good, right?
great.
I think that's
There we
good.
go, yeah.
I keep it down to water. I would say water. I would say water. So I really love your paintings. You have definitely an art of creativity. You do have the product of great value. So I want to wish you well.
Thank
and
you.
everybody, make sure you please go to her platform, buy all of her paintings, and just give it to somebody else. Make sure you give it to somebody else that actually needs this, because someone else might be going through depression. Somebody may be going through mental health awareness, and this might resonate as far as with them.
Yeah.
Rachel, thank you so much for being on
Been
the
a
show
pleasure
with me
being
today.
here. Thank you so much.
Everybody, we'll see you guys next time. That's Rachel Rivera. See you later.